What if every night when you fall asleep, your memory quietly resets? Not partially, not slowly, completely. You wake up tomorrow morning and you don't remember yesterday, or last year, or the person sleeping next to you. At first it feels like a bad dream. Your eyes open, the ceiling looks unfamiliar, and your brain reaches for context that isn't there. No memories come back, just confusion. And a strange, hollow calm. You sit up. You look at your hands. They feel like yours, but you don't know why. There's a phone on the table beside you. It lights up. A name appears. The device clearly knows you, but you don't know it. You scroll through photos of a life you don't recognize. Smiling faces, vacations, inside jokes, frozen in pixels. None of it feels real, and then comes the fear. Because memory isn't just about facts, it's about identity. It's how you know who you are. Without it, you're not just lost, you're unanchored. This is what every morning would feel like. Every single day would start at zero. People would try to prepare. They'd write notes to themselves, big ones, on mirrors, on walls, on their own arms. You are safe. This is your house. Read this first. But words don't replace memories. They don't carry emotion. A note can tell you someone loves you, but it can't make you feel why. Relationships would be the first thing to break. Imagine meeting your partner every morning as a stranger. They know your habits, your favorite food, your fears, and you know nothing about them. Every smile they give you feels undeserved. Every argument from the past has vanished, but so has every moment that made love grow. Some people would fall in love again and again. Others would drift apart, exhausted from rebuilding something fragile every day. Trust becomes complicated in a world like this. You can't remember who betrayed you. You can't remember who helped you. Every morning, you'd be vulnerable in ways you never were before. Scams would skyrocket. Manipulation would be easy. The idea of experience would lose its meaning, because experience requires memory. Now think about work. How do you hold a job if you forget how to do it every night? Surgeons, pilots, engineers, entire professions would vanish overnight. Society would shift toward systems that don't rely on learning, only repetition and reminders. People would record themselves constantly. Video diaries become lifelines. Hello, this is you. Today is Wednesday. You trust these people. You work here. Don't panic. Every morning, you'd watch yourself explain your own life to you. And there's something unsettling about that. Seeing a version of yourself who knows more than you ever will. Education changes completely. Children don't build on yesterday's lessons. They relearn the alphabet every morning. Curiosity fades because curiosity needs continuity. Without memory, progress slows to a crawl. History disappears, not gradually, instantly. Wars end, not because peace is achieved, but because nobody remembers why they started. Old grudges vanish, so do old lessons. Humanity becomes trapped in a loop, repeating the same mistakes, unaware they've made them before. Emotionally, the world feels different. Grief doesn't linger, but neither does joy. You can't miss someone if you don't remember them. But you also can't cherish them. Loss becomes shallow. Love becomes fleeting. Every feeling is intense but short-lived, like waves that never stack into a tide. Some people might see this as freedom. No regrets, no trauma, no painful memories keeping you awake. But healing doesn't happen without memory. Growth doesn't either. You don't become wiser. You don't become kinder through experience. You just stay the same, forever starting over. Mental health takes a strange turn. Anxiety might drop for some because the future feels less threatening when the past doesn't exist. But for others, the constant confusion becomes unbearable. Every morning feels like being dropped into a foreign country without a map. Some people would stop sleeping. They'd fight exhaustion just to keep their memories alive a little longer. Sleep becomes terrifying because sleep means erasure. People would cling to wakefulness the way we cling to life. Society would change its rhythm. Night becomes dangerous. Morning becomes a crisis point. Support systems would exist just to reintroduce people to themselves. Families gather every morning to explain who everyone is. This is your mother. This is your child. This is your home. Children would grow up recognizing faces, but never history. Parents would love their kids instinctively, but not remember raising them. Birthdays lose meaning. Anniversaries disappear. Only the present matters. But here's the quiet truth. Memory is what gives life weight. It's what turns moments into meaning. It's why a simple smell can bring you back years. Why a song can make your chest tighten. Why mistakes hurt and teach. Without memory, life isn't lighter. It's thinner. And maybe that's why we protect our memories so fiercely. Not because they're all good, but because they're all ours. Even the painful ones shape who we become. So tonight, when you fall asleep and your mind drifts through the quiet chaos of dreams, remember this. Waking up knowing who you are is a gift.
But hey,
Knowing
I
where
know who
you've
I
been is a privilege. And remembering is what makes tomorrow matter. If this idea stayed with you longer than you expected, take that as a good sign. Some thoughts are meant to linger.